head over to Facebook or YouTube. Everyone that's already on Facebook and YouTube right now, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the share button, make sure you comment. Let us know for it, where you're tuning in from. Let us know where you're watching from, right? Rona, we're shooting here from our studio in Brakpan. This is the C North Africa studio. We're a herbal medicine business. We specialize in various herbal medicine products as well as crystals and gemstones, right? Which is our topic today. Litona tekidika. This is Muti as well, parts of nature, right? What? What type of Muti? Muti that adjusts the vibration, right? To achieve certain goals. Originally, the washer were made from crystal stones. If you've been to a market before, I've seen this in KZN market. Finally, the healers who are selling stones, don't think about Hagat. Understand? Using them for various in LAZ, E-washo, you name it, all sorts of things. Like what? Um, the gemstones help with listening to the frequency I hear in my ears all day, every day. Definitely, they can help you to tune in. This is for Sonia. Yes, they can help you to tune in the Lingan, in Bull. Yes, yes, exactly, the face. The Lingan is another date. Yeah, another date.
What do you call Ramasi? I
Yeah.
think the one who broke it down, eh?
Yeah,
Ra,
Ramasedi,
which is the masculine.
father of the
Ma,
light. Yes,
Sedi,
yes, light.
Sedi,
Ramasedi, yes,
Sedi,
exactly,
Sedi.
exactly. Every deity has a feminine and masculine aspect. Just like you have divine feminine and divine masculine. Yeah. All right. Hotspot. Are you hotspotting on my phone? You're hotspotting on my phone. Okay. Oh damn. No wonder. Come on, man. Don't do this to us. Yeah. Let's see how we can make it work. Audio. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Ain't that much.
Can you use microphone? So look at you getting disconnected.
Now let me switch up here. Let's go back to TP link. Link. Okay, we're gonna switch up to TP link. What's good, guys? Let us know what your audio is like if you're on Facebook and YouTube. Let me know if you're experiencing any like static. Nah. But wait, those who are on TikTok and on YouTube, we want to know how the audio is for you guys. How's the audio for you guys? When are you guys opening your store in Pretoria? Makeda, the store in Pretoria opens end of November, nah? The store in Pretoria opens end of November. There's a sound coming from your microphone. Yeah.
You don't know which one is it. Are we upload or download?
Okay, upload.
Upload.
Upload right now. Mic check, mic check, mic check. It's in mic. Okay, let me go off. Okay, the mics are on now. Mic check, mic check. I do hear like a. How is it now? There's a bit of static coming through. Yeah, I've just done that. I've just done that. It's just the static. Okay, let's make it work. All right, 1 minute to go. It's go time, Bafetu. Here's what I'll do. I will switch off my mic so that contact can go, and then I'll come on again. Cause I want to see with Injan when the one mic is off. Injan when the one mic is off.
1, 2, 1, 2. You and Jan.
I think I switched off your mic. Injan, man.
1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2.
Okay, so still a bit of static, but it's
A sharp. And then this one. 1, 2. Yeah.
that's one.
Lay you hearing static. A. This is the one I was wearing initially. So you're hearing static no guy. A get up. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2.
But it's much better now.
Arque.
Switch off the second mic.
A Juan. Sharp.
Okay.
So Sata Goriki, Beki, Berkisha.
Yeah. I want to see something. I've unplugged it now. Here's what I will do. I will try to plug it again. Okay, let's do the countdown timer.
We connect touch high span.
This one.
Ela.
No, oh shit. It doesn't connect. It connects via XLR in there. So we need an XLR converter to 3.5 jack.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, sir.
Okay, it's fine. We'll make it work. All right, okay, countdown time. All right, obviously it's on your mic, so you must introduce.
Another day, another beautiful day today. As you know, the conversation today, it's the healing power of crystals. In studio, unfortunately the mic, but you know, microphone. So if anything, we're going to have a fun-packed discussion today. So please do engage us, ladies and gentlemen, on YouTube. We want to see the comments. Lenamo TikTok, go to YouTube or Facebook, join the live stream from there so that we can engage with each and every one of you or each and every one of your comments. It says here, behold, the kingdom of God is within you. That is Luke 17:21. The topic Yamam Kale, it's going to be around the 7 chakras of meditation and manifestation. We're not going to discuss too much in terms of each crystal, but rather the focus today, as far as this crystal is concerned, will be on how does one meditate and manifest the things that one wants, right? My way of meditation, as well as manifesting the things that I want, I apply 2 simple methods and I apply them together. There's the 369 method, which was formally endorsed by Nikola Tesla, right? Nikola Tesla believed that the key to the universe and the universal mathematical language, please excuse my French, right? Mathematical language was through this method, 369. Everywhere you go in nature, it's inspired by 369. The spiral movements, right? Meaning how we see the universe as well, it's inspired by the 369 method. Now, how do we use this 369 method? In line with the 7 affirmations that are associated with the 7 chakras, right? Starting from the root, going up to the crown. So we have I am, I feel, I do, I love, I speak, I see, as well as I understand, right? So an example or a demonstration of how one would apply, we'll start first with the affirmations, right? A simple exercise would be one to say, I am healthy, right? I feel healthy. I do healthy things. I love to engage in healthy things, right? Or I love my health. And then you'd say, I speak health, right? Meaning that anything and everything that you speak with your mouth, you are speaking life, right? And then you would say, I see health, meaning that I see myself as a healthy person, right? And then I understand that I am healthy, which is you concluding all those 6 going to the 7th affirmation, right? And then how do we link this with our 369 method, Nikola Tesla? One would say you write down on a book, which is what I always do. So I'll write down 3 times in the morning that I am healthy, I feel healthy, I do healthy, I love healthy, I speak healthy, I see healthy, I understand healthy. So I would do this 3 times in the morning, and then the 6, I would do it 6 times. So meaning that I'd say the 7 affirmations 3 times in the morning. I would, and not just saying them only, but also writing them down. So I'd encourage each and every one of you to get maybe a blank book, something like this, a diary that you can get at your nearest retailer. Doesn't have to be fancy. So that's where you'll be writing, right? To manifest the things that you want. Again, so you'll say the 7 affirmations 3 times in the morning, and then you say them 6 times in the afternoon, right? You're repeating the same cycle, and whilst you're saying these things, you're also writing them down. Again, and then 9 times in the evening. So you're saying these 7 affirmations 9 times in the evening, whilst you're also making a note of them in your diary, right? You are saying, I feel rich. I am rich. I feel rich. I do rich. I speak, or rather, I love rich. I speak rich. I see rich. I understand rich, right? And then you would repeat these 7 affirmations along with the 369 method for a period that is 21 days, right? Because there is that thing that is being said, it takes 21 days to adopt a new habit. So also with manifesting things, the target that I give myself, perhaps it might be different for you, it might be also different for the next person, but I always engage in this process for 21 days, right? Saying all these affirmations, and then from the 22nd day going forward, I start seeing results. Sometimes I even see results whilst I'm still engaged in that 21 days period of saying all these 7 affirmations along with the 369 method, right? So you can use that for those who have their 7 chakras. It works best with the 7 chakra bracelet. Here in studio, I have the chipped one. TikTok, YouTube, you can also see. You can definitely get yourself the 7 chakra bracelet on our website, which is www.simosafrica.co.za. At 593 Felix Dlamini, we are out of stock, but we will be restocking very soon. In Brakpan, we're only left with a few 7 chakras bracelets. So I would encourage you, if this message speaks to you, quickly make your way to our store so that you can get yourself that 7 chakra bracelet, which is at 7 Rangeview Street, shop number 14, Carnival Deco Center, which is in Brakpan Del Park. Yeah. So that is how we use the 7 affirmations along with the 369 method to manifest the things that we want. Another period where one can use this 369 method along with the 7 affirmations is during this period, a full moon. I noticed last night we are in that period, a full moon, right? A full moon, it's great to connect with its energy and manifest. Tell me, it's down here. Sorry. To use the full moon's energy to manifest the things that we want. Remember, the moon is connected, right, to our emotions, our intellect, right, as well as our intuition. So that is why it's very important during this time we connect, right? We set a clear intention. We connect with the energy of the moon, which is that feminine energy, right? And then obviously when it's daytime, also make time during your busy schedule, perhaps during your lunch break. Make time, go outside, get some sunlight, connect, meditate, say those affirmations while perhaps gazing at the sun, right, with your eyes closed. Because I know with many medical professionals, they'll have a problem with me saying that you must look at the sun with your eyes, because there'll be those concerns out the sun will damage your eyes and so on and so forth. Even though I'm on the fence about that, but I'm not saying look at the sun with your eyes. All I'm saying, you'll just face the sun's direction with your eyes closed, to avoid any problems maybe with your eyesight. And then you also do the same thing. You say your 7 affirmations along with the 369 method. And then during this period, the full moon, you can always get yourself a crystal like the moonstone. The moonstone carries the same energy as the moon, right? As I've mentioned, it's connected to our emotions, our intuition, as well as the inner wisdom that we have. It's connected to our ancestral knowledge, right? Our ancestral knowledge. Do you ever find yourself, you are in a situation you've never faced before, but in that moment, a solution, and this solution works. Why? It's because of that ancestral knowledge. It's being passed over to you. It's encrypted somewhere in your DNA. Deal with it like this. And then afterwards, you're like, wow, shucks, I actually didn't know I had that in me, right? That's what most of us would say. Or, I didn't know that I had that in me. So it's that ancestral wisdom that has been passed over to you by your spiritual guides, by Mudimu. It's incorporated, it's encrypted in your DNA, right? I get to say on YouTube. Perhaps we can start engaging them.
We can shout out some of the people.
Yeah.
Stream. Fidel Castro. What's good, man?
Shout out Fidel.
When are we opening the Stone Pretoria? End of November. Katleo, what's up? Everything is good now. Sound is good. We should be good.
Yeah.
Good, Katleo. Muzi. Fede. Maggie's also here. Okay, Maggie's got a question. Morning, guys. If I dream looking through the counter at the crystal shop and my focus was on a white diamond-like crystal, I assume she wants to know what that means. That's straightforward, though, Maggie.
No, it is straightforward. It means get not that diamond-like crystal. Yeah. The crystal that comes to mind that is diamond-like, the clear quartz. Sure. So it means your spiritual guides that are guiding you to say, hey, get yourself the clear quartz, because in this season that you're in, they're preparing you, or that you and the clear quartz will be working hand in hand to fulfill the mandate, right? So the clear quartz is the master healer, great for clearing any spiritual and mental fog, great for aligning one spiritually as well as physically, great for promoting vitality, right? Great for promoting vitality. It's an amplifier, so meaning that whatever prayers that you are in, whatever it is that you're working towards, whatever the intention is set on, it amplifies that intention. That is why I usually like using the clear quartz during times of prayer. So the clear quartz, it's this crystal right here. or many people they mistake it for perhaps a diamond because of how clear it looks. Even the cluster, when it's nicely polished, someone who doesn't know, or rather who's not an expert on gems and stones, will make that mistake of thinking perhaps the clear quartz is another diamond. So the sweet and short answer is that follow what your guides are saying to you.
All right, Fresh. Let's move this comment. I'll go. Okay, I don't think this one is more aligned with crystals, but I don't know when out So my mother doesn't support me about my spiritual journey. She sees me suffering and she knows about it because she's also spiritual. So I wonder why, as a mother, she doesn't encourage me. What are some words of encouragement you have?
Also, if anything, Motswadi will always be on the fence about certain things, more especially Moya, based on perhaps her experience, due to maybe what she has observed with other people that engaged their calling. Lena just projecting her fear on you, fearing or you'll become this person. Why if anything, now would say follow your heart. At the end of the day, it's not your mother's life. At the end of the day, your mother will not be there to say, yeah, no, I'm the one actually who was denying my daughter to engage her calling and so on and so forth. I'm not saying disrespect your mother, right? All I'm saying, engage your calling, because at the end of the day, bophelo ke ba gago. One thing my childhood mentor once said in a message, there will come a time people come into your life and they're only going to take you from this stage go fitlha a certain destination, and then go tloga mo go ya go pele o krele tsela yewe o tlo itša o le one, or you are gonna meet other people ba ile gore o tlo tloga le bona from mo ba le ba o shileng gona, and you proceed with them. And he also made reference to batswadi, or there will come a time where our parents will no longer be with us, right? Batle ba tsheletse ka kwa lefaseng la bo ya batho, right? O te bo shetse le noši. Now you won't be able to make the excuses tša mma o dia eng, mma a ka decidela gore ke dieng. The onus and the decision will be on you, right? To decide what is the best plan of action. I find myself at this juncture. It's either I go left or I go right. Otherwise, staying in this position, it does not serve me. You've also said it yourself, I think, in the short message, how, or at least that's what I'm gathering, because of this tension between what you want to pursue as far as your spirituality is concerned and as far as what your mother thinks is best for you. That is where parents have limitations. Yes, they can dictate what you are supposed to wear at a certain age in your life. They can dictate what kind of food you're supposed to eat at a certain age in your life. But after a certain age, it now becomes your responsibility to decide what kind of clothes you want to wear, what kind of food you want to wear. Also, when it comes to spirituality, we will only thank the foundation Elongor Motswadi has given you by introducing you to prayer, by introducing you to God. But how do you do things? That is up to you. So allow God to lead you. I don't know what now in that regard.
On the screen here.
Sure.
Exactly what you are saying, you understand? This is an independent journey. As you can see on screen right now, we're talking about soul contracts. We all have soul contracts, yes, which consist of various different lessons that we are meant to experience in this lifetime in order to advance our soul to a higher level or consciousness. Now, Petunia, as per your soul contract, you decided that you will be given birth to by a mother that will not support you on your spiritual journey. Now, what are you going to do in regards to that?
Yes.
Why? Because it is part of your soul evolution, this thing. Are you going to evolve, or are you going to retain the position of being the victim, feeling like your mom is not getting it? This is the difficulty of the journey along we are on. There are tests. Every single aspect of the journey is a test.
Yes.
Right? So, Juanca na Sao Paulo is not aligned, you know. And how will you align? We don't know. We can't tell you. We can just give you the basic start points, give you like things that we think could serve you. But at the end of the day, it's all on you. Now,
Yes.
Mary's in studio saying, "What's up?"
Hello, Mary.
What's up, Mary? Okay, but Fitz, I'm sharing a link now. Before we go into the ad break, this link is the link to allow you to join us live on the stream, to then ask a question live on the stream. You can then share that and we can take it from there. Before we do that, though, I want to go for an ad break. Quick ad break on an important announcement.
Yes.
On screen right now, you are seeing Public Servants Day for all our heroes, right? Nurses, doctors, police officials, teachers, anyone in the public workspace. Today, in either our Durban store or Brakpan store, you will get a 15% discount on your full order value. So if you rush to any of our stores today to go get some products, you get 15% off as a public servant. T's and C's apply. What's the most important T and C? You must bring some form of identification that says to us that you are a public servant, right? So if you're in the military ID. If you're in the police ID. If you're a teacher, something that will confirm that you're a teacher. Today, right now as we speak, Public Servants Day is on.
Yeah.
All right. We did get a question here from Muzi.
Yeah.
Muzi, what are your thoughts on copper cup spoons, copper jewelry? How does it help one connect with one's spirituality?
So copper, we've spoken widely about it in terms of its healing power. The metaphysical, which is it heals any body pains, it cleanses the body, rids it of any toxins, right? And then the spiritual side, it's allowing the wearer to align, right, along with protecting the wearer's energy against any negative attacks, right? So copper cups, the copper, it's not a lifeless, it's not a lifeless, it's not a lifeless object. I'll use object, right? Unlike this cup that I have here, which is plastic, right? I can't speak life to this. It's a dead object. Whereas copper in albopelo, when you speak, right? When you speak, copper holds those vibrations of the frequency that you are speaking, the life that you are speaking towards what is inside, and it carries that energy. When you drink, the energy goes inside and the energy lives within you. So it's like, for example, if you're someone who's not feeling well and you're using that sixth or the second affirmation of, or rather the first, I am healthy, I feel healthy. You are speaking life through your copper cup and the water that is inside. When you drink, life is going inside of you. So that is the power I am aware of in terms of copper, and I would definitely encourage people to get copper, because outside of that, I think 60%, I stand to be correct on that percentage, but it's a high percentage. Yeah, our bodies make up, right? What we are made of, it consists of copper. That is why it's good for us to eat foods that are high in copper. That is why Leona copper itself, it's good for us to wear it. It's good for us to use body copper cups, because these things have life in them. So it's by design that you find in our houses, we no longer have body copper cups, or rather copper pipes. It is by design that you see when you go to retailers, they no longer sell copper mugs or copper spoons or copper plates. It is by design. It's because they know the frequency that you are vibrating at, these products. It is by design. It's not by mistake. And obviously they'll go on a campaign to character assassinate these things and say, no, Copper is not good for you because it does this and that. Crystals are not good for you because they do this and that. Heads are not good for you because they were never tested by some big pharmaceutical companies. Yet our great-great-grandfathers, they were living off of these things and never pay.
Okay, let's try the subs here in the studio. Subs.
Moja, good, better.
Good man.
Sure, Sabza.
Come on,
Moja. I'm Sindo Boys, good man.
Sure. Subs.
Oh no, good man. My question was, I was on TikTok as 2899, and you said gems do help with the frequency I hear in my ears. So I was wondering which are the best.
Okay.
Hold on.
Sure, Sabza, mame.
Moja. I was asking which gems are the best for the frequency I hear in my ears.
Tomorrow, not today.
For the ringing ear. Okay. In your case, I would definitely recommend to you the Master Healer. I'm not sure if you can see the Master Healer on screen, subs. This is the clear quartz. Ne? So I would highly encourage that you get the clear quartz as a starting point. And then as you grow in your journey spiritually, your guides will show you other crystals that you need to get if there is that need to do so. But in terms of the ringing, that tells me that there is a lack of alignment, right? They're trying to speak to you and communicate a message, but because of the blockages or distractions rather that are there, things like TV, things like the company that you keep, things like how often do you engage your people, how often do you pray, subs? So you need to start looking at such things and start working on your way to aligning with your people. So I would definitely highly encourage the clear quartz, right? Which is the master healer, clears also spiritual blockages, right? If there is any blockage of some sort that is hindering you from hearing the message, it helps to clear those blockages. It will also assist as far as amplifying imithandazo yakho to get the clarity that you seek. It acts as a spiritual guide, so meaning that it's great for navigating the spiritual realm. It is great for spiritual not spiritual journey, but rather spiritual. I'll refer to it as spiritual education, learning. It's great for spiritual learning because this is a journey of trial and error. This is a journey that never ends. The day it will end is the day that you are called to meet your maker. But for as long as we are here, we are forever learning. So you can rely on the clear quartz. You can get this on our website, www.simosafrica.co.za. If you're not far from Brakpan, make your way to our store, 7 Rangeview Street in Carnival Decor Center, just opposite Carnival Mall. Alternatively, in our bio, you can get our contact number, give us a call, and then we can give you directions to the store. If you are maybe close to Durban, go to 593 Felix Dlamini Road, which is in Durban. You'll definitely find the master healer there. This is your starting point.
Hey, do I get to meet Grootman Saubo when I go to Brakpan?
Angazi ukuthi uzozanini eBrakpan, but he'll be leaving for Durban. So you will definitely meet me, and then with him he'll be back. 31st. So if you come maybe 31st or after the 31st, he'll be back.
All right.
All right, sharp, Samza.
Give thanks.
Hold on, subs. Okay, hold on. Let me put them back on screen here. Just hold this for me.
Sure.
Yeah, just show the screen. All right. Let's see if we've got other questions, bro. Give thanks, subs. I don't want any more questions here. Okay, Gwen good morning. Is brasso or brass the same as copper? I've been searching online for brass. What do you think?
Brass, yeah, fapana. Let me just quickly. Even how it looks, so that is why you find with a lot of companies they would use brass, and then by electroplate copper. So electroplating is just covering the brass with the copper. But over time, because it's not the actual copper, it will give in, and then you'll start seeing the brass between brass and copper. And then some, because of profits. We know many corporations, they chase their profit driven, so they'll always use a mineral it's of low value and cover it it's high value, just to undercut in a way. So brass, let's see the composition. So since copper is an element, pure copper is only ingredient in copper. Shucks, this is not giving me the definition or explanation that I'm looking for. Okay, so I'm finding something. Our brass is harder than copper. So those are the differences. And then again, copper, yes, it's more expensive than brass, which explains what I was referring to in terms of the undercutting part. Or that's why many corporations, because they are profit driven, it's expensive for them to just deal with pure copper. So they would rather get brass, and then it goes under the process, electroplating, and then they cover it, the copper.
All right, fresh. Do you guys know what electroplating is? Electroplating is when they coat a certain alloy.
Sure.
It's not actually the core inner essence. That thing is not what they say it is. Sometimes you're buying fake gold because it's electroplated. Well, there is gold there, but not the same amount as we assumed initially.
Sure.
So yes, brass. I guess it's a cheaper alloy.
It is a cheaper alloy.
As opposed to copper.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Here's another question. Yeah, Castro. How does one know which voice to listen to? I mean, there are times where one has no doubt, like just after waking up, but as they all sound the same, which one do we follow? Some seem sinister.
Castro. Castro. You don't engage your people. And that is why it will become difficult to distinguish between a right and a wrong. So this tells me that you don't regularly pray. Chances are maybe sometimes you pray once a week. Maybe you don't even pray at all. You pray perhaps if you are somewhere and the people there are saying, let's pray. Or maybe you pray perhaps when you're at church. But I find this a lot with a lot of people, that a lot of people, we are not engaging our people through prayer. So that is why I always emphasize the importance of prayer, because it is through prayer where you will establish your own unique way of communicating limudimu. You will also have your own unique way of hearing his voice, right? The reason why now you're hearing different voices and some of them you're a bit skeptical in terms of what they're saying, it could also be a result of psychic manipulation, right? It is not God only who knows your way, or wena Castro or so. Even the devil has had a glimpse and saw Castro is so. At some point, he needs to tap into this frequency, and the minute he taps into this frequency, oh boy, it's a problem for me. So I need to make sure that by any means necessary, I distract this person from reaching his potential. Now, that is why you will find then there is this, hearing these different voices, you are not sure which one to listen to, right? There is that, and then there is the one, and I'm sure Tawabsho was most probably going to say there is that element, as well. So there's also that. But more than anything, Castro, start to pray, and pray as much as you possibly can, so that things and voices that you are hearing can be clear, so that you can distinguish between the voice saying right with the voice elongorikiona.
Is not in stock on the website.
Well, on the website, let me just double check. It might be out of stock.
Yeah, just confirm. No, I think she went. I told.
She went to the website.
Yeah, she went to the website. I told you. So I'm updated at the end of the stream.
Yeah, we will update it for you, Katla.
I think this is an important one. Prince Mhlanga, greetings, royals. Regards the feedback that you had given me about the Tigers, Prince Nati, he dreamt the tube.
Yes.
Last week.
Yes.
I haven't been putting it on, and I saw myself in a dream picking up a green, slightly cloudy like stone. And I don't know if you are familiar with it, aventurine.
There's the aventurine, which is green.
Yeah, but
Or carrying it cloudy. Yes, it is aventurine.
Yeah, so what
the moss, no, not the moss agate. The moss agate, it's just green. Haina. But cloudy bo, yeah. The one that I can think of, but cloudy bo. Yes, it's the green aventurine. Ashimo on this 7 chakras. I don't know if Tammy Prince letla khona bona mo.
Tammy, please push this as close as possible to the camera.
Tammy. Just to show Prince Lapo how the green aventurine looks like. Yeah, with the cloudy. So the aventurine, it's linked to the heart chakra.
Up a bit more.
Oh.
It's in Susela. Yeah, it's out of focus right now. Let's try and bring it into focus.
Yeah.
Okay, he's not gonna see it.
Oh, let me just show you.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Yes.
Here it is right here, Prince. I'm just pointing at it with my pinky. I hope you can. I hope you saw that. So the green aventurine, it's linked to the heart chakra. If anything, the green aventurine, it enhances courage, it enhances confidence. It's linked, or usually it's associated with leadership, right? Meaning that it gives you the courage to be bold. It gives you courage to be able to assert your authority, because many people who are in leadership positions, they find themselves struggling with asserting authority. It's also great for articulation, because with asserting that authority, you need to be someone who is able to articulate themselves. Outside of that, it's great for attracting good fortune, abundance, as well as protecting one against any negative energy. That's one thing that I will say, Prince, that all crystals have in common. It's that they have the ability to protect your energy against negative energy. And then as soon as a specific stone, that's when we start delving deep into other specifics that are associated with that particular crystal. But what all crystals have in common is that they protect your energy against negative energy. I hope ya green aventurine, Prince.
Castro, I see you're here backstage. I need you to turn on your camera so I can add you to the stream. Nah? Your camera is off. Your mic is on, but your camera is off. As soon as you add your camera, then we'll be on. Nah? Pure material. When praying with the blue and yellow candles, is it advisable to use lapis lazuli to strengthen our throat chakra during prayer session? Yes, I always wear lapis personally. I'm always rocking lapis. Lapis lazuli. And in the process of making swash, we're sending lapis lazuli. Specifically for this.
Yes.
Nah, lapis lazuli. It's the blue stone, but it's the stone of intuition.
Yeah.
Right here. Nah,
symbol of the night sky.
For those of you who are in a journey, tapping into your gift of prophecy, your spiritual gift, just unlocking deeper aspects of who you are from an intuitive context, lapis lazuli. Nah, definitely spirit. I feel like you're asking this question because intuition had told you don't get a lapis. But now you want to come confirm with us. So another part there, this general is trusting yourself.
Yes. Hey, spirit.
Yeah, I want trusting yourself. Pure is pure.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
That's the whole 7 chakra chip stone.
Perhaps maybe if you the 7 chakras. So I'm not sure if you were tuned in, Matomo like the 7 affirmations. So I had mentioned that I'm not going to get into detail in terms of the specifics of each and every crystal that is here. If you want those specifics, there's a video that we dropped, I think 2 weeks ago, the 7 chakras and how they're linked to the 7 centers in our bodies. But today, it was more of how to tap into that energy, yeah, the 7 chakras of affirmation, meditation, as well as manifestation, right? How you can use the 7 affirmations along with the energy at the 7 chakras, right? Starting from the root chakra, going all the way to the crown, which is, I hope you have a notepad somewhere, Katlego, or otherwise you'll refer to the video, again, which is, I am, starting from the root, I am, I feel, I do, I love, I speak, I see, I understand. I get Kichona, the 7 affirmations associated with the 7 chakras that you can use alongside with the 369 method, right? Which is a master formula of manifesting things quicker into your life.
All right. Now, don't create a video, Castro, at a later point. Castro! There it is.
Sure.
Hey, how's it?
Sure,
How's it, guys? Sure.
Hey,
Hey, thank you for the lives. We appreciate the lessons. I
keep going.
want to ask Katabaya crystals and praying. What? Good, I got my crystals, man. Like King Arak, it's maybe valid. Nah, it's all right. I like to. Only one, you know. I keep maybe I need to understand how to pray because like in Kiliwani, you know, it's I think sometimes it is a form of prayer. Kibua street with maybe Kibua little timer or Kibua lebadi, you know, but why I ask about the voices, Kore, I don't know, funny ideas that come into the head. What? That corresponding weird things, but there are times when these voices king, I don't even know how to describe it. Like I wake up one night and this is after coming into contact with a few of my crystals. My crystals, how I got them, I take walks on the mountain. So one day, I decide, no, cool. I'm gonna walk up to this place, go king I found 2. I didn't know about crystals at the time. I thought they were just nice rocks, pink rocks. So I want really 2 really. So I took these things. I did my research, found out rose quartz, you know. So I went. This is one of the quartz that I found. Anyway, because I didn't know what this was. So I went. So it was in the like matrasing, and then the other one. These are just voices, just come ideas. Let me not say voices. Let me call them ideas, because I get voices. It sounds schizo. So these are ideas that no, it's again, hey, one year, we be at a one way to so guy on. You know what I mean? So I did that, man. I did that. Holy crane, declare because I don't know how to pray, but I like a recipe. Some people, I feel like I'm doing something. So I did that for many months. One time, I had a problem. Something like some magnetic force. You walking and then some pulls you. Something is just pulling me into the sky. And then, but no, man. Though all these things, maybe you are afraid. Relax, and then dreams change. No careful, like okay, fine. Now I wake up. I come. There's this voice. The voice. My goal is in take you one in Valley. I'm in a trap. Kinosi. Kishaba go toilet. I could Kishaba go toilet. There's this electric beam. It's not bright, but we're born or this give me one more too. When blow me his shoulders down, I got the feeling of, imagine crocodile to meeting, and then they were born, and then he just jumps back in. So as soon as Zala, there wasn't even time to react. As soon as like Haribu Palace quiet, everything is happening in my head. I get boiler diamond. It's amazing. I'm it's coming towards me. Jumper. The homie jumps into my body. Now I'm alone. How do you scream to? Baby. I was like, whoa, I don't know what's going on right now. So until the years, I know you relax. I couldn't even scream. I couldn't even ask for help. Kadidimala fela joka. Well, I picked a spot on the wall. Because I don't know what's about to happen. Fairly fast forward. Gavaya Vie. Now I'm curious about what is this thing that I have just encountered, So I pray. I talk to myself the same way that I always do. To understand how did I get to this point? And these, when you speak of electromagnetics and dimensions, I'm curious. What is that? Because how it glows, sometimes in my mind glows, I just think ingozi, electricity, danger. Not that I'm scared or trying to portray or let out any negative thoughts. I don't know what it is.
No, Castro Noko
Thank you.
If you see on screen right now, we've got hear him so that the TikTok people can hear him. This claircognizance is the psychic ability that means to receive intuitive impressions via a strong sense of inner knowing. It's knowing something without really knowing how you know it. I know actually how you know it because you're connected to the Akashic records. There, you people. The Akasha is what? It's the epigenetic memory alien thing within your DNA. So it's holding all the information from source point to now. So from the first ancestor up until we are tapped into this information. It's called claircognizance. You understand?
Okay.
Claircognizance. Yes. It is that says to you, put that gem under the bed. Only down. You understand?
Yes.
It is them working through you. Yes. Now, obviously, there is you. Then there's the observer, right? What do I mean by this? There's the you having the thoughts. Then there's the you listening to the thoughts. You understand?
Yeah.
And then why put it? Why can I so? Why can I so? So there's the constant battle between that self. Now you need to connect more with the observer. Now I've explained to you. For when you've got a certain level of claircognizance, this is an intuitive gift.
Yes.
This is how has it you're gonna use your claircognizance. This is what they're doing. They're tapping into claircognizance. For me, it's that. After praying, I'll have a thought. Hey, Castro, then I'll ask you, what happened between you and your dad? Then you'll tell me, hey, in fact, why did me and my dad are beefing so? It taps me in more into that frequency. Oh, okay. Why the beef? Oh, then that intuition keeps leading me. This is called claircognizance. And then the voice is called clairaudience. The voice, clairaudience. The human ear hears between a certain frequency.
Yes.
Right? 20 to 20,000 hertz. But now, when you are clairaudient, you have an intelligence around audible things, right? What is the ear? The ear is a frequency reader. Okay? The ear is a frequency reader. It's a sensor. Just like the eyes. The eyes, they sense light. The ears, they sense sound. The vibrational rate into the ear canal. The sensor, which is the eardrum, picks it up. It then processes the signal. Right? Now, let's talk about the lights that you're seeing. The light body. I want to share the screen with you. The light body is the Merkaba. It could be you seeing your higher self. It could be you seeing Badimu. Now, each of us have the light body, right? Or the Merkaba. This light body, what are we doing? Our goal is to tap into this light body. We want to move at the speed of light. We are the light. We are the light. Right? Now, Haseba Sotela, so these are the angelic beings coming forward to you. This could be you yourself, seeing yourself.
Hey.
This could be the observer introducing you to yourself. Because right now you are having existential challenges where it's like you are having mental battle with yourself. Because to an extent you might even think you're crazy. But you are actually connecting with who you actually are. Right? The light. Right? The light. Now, you need to be aware of your gifts so that your gifts can express themselves. So for me, it is clear. You're clairaudient. For me, it is clear. You're claircognizant. Right? Then there's clairvoyance. Right? Then there's clairsentience. The buyer declares. Right? I think there's about 5 of them. I don't know what the 5th one is. Clairaudience, clairvoyance, claircognizance. Right? Clairsentience. Then there's another one. Nah? These are all gifts or senses. Normally, we've got 6 senses, right? 6 senses, but we have more than 6 senses.
Yes.
The clairs now.
What? Luckily, something, and I'll say it was a gift from an ancestor. I lifted a tombstone in a way many years. One day, Kalo check about him. Go home quickly. Go lift that stone. Your fathers are not doing it. Same night. Go waited. I don't know this man. Ramon Daong. Klati. It's in Klati. Lebala. King Grey White. This coin. This is after I did it. I did it. Something on the left hand. The dream was weird because I'm dreaming it in third person. I'm looking at the whole exactly with this guy with me. One guy.
You are this. What you see on the screen. You are this. You are the observer.
Hey. Yeah, because then and it was so weird and cool because I'm father's thing. It's third person. I'm father's thing. I'm father's coin. Coin yega. Give me a molito. I then see my eyes. Wanna look gray, I can see, but look gray. And then King got but when I wake up, I'm still dreaming. And like King, I'm not dreaming. I am in bed, Mara
Yes.
and it's not even on some. I'm at home, 2 seconds later, I can't only then, you know what I mean? And what are these things? Did you require? You know what I mean? So I mean, I want to let's only the crystal. I'm for crystal. I want crystal, and I go outside onto the streets. I try to make my dreams happen. So if I dreamt of a crystal, and then I take a walk today, if I have a 20 rand, 30 rand, this one I bought when I went to India. One morning, crystal in a dream. I go outside, and these guys selling crystals all over. We get one eye, and I was like, "Wait a minute, man! That is that old lady in that dream when I'm Friday. Mara, I got a lot of things in Kulu, things that I can understand. I didn't say like, what am I supposed to do with these things? I've had them maybe now 2, maybe 3 years. I got a staff. Or a staff I'm talking about a perfect staff. There was 3, but they look like if you watch Harry Potter, they look like scepters but made from trees. Delete 3. And then that was the same time when I got to find this on the journey. When I think about it, it falls into place. Because I was walking up to the mountain, Kimokapa. So as I'm walking up through orbs, there are these 3 sticks. They look so good. One looked good, one looked really ugly, the other one looked even worse. Ngare a root. Like you took out a whole root and you turned this root into a what? So I took all these things in Kule and I have all these things, but I don't know what to do. Say this panajwa. I see all these things, Mara. I keep kalohanyore. Am I just supposed to see it? And then what am I going to do with it? Even if Kichai people either don't believe me and I no Laura, and it's okay. It's personal. Or so even though Kichai, there's a part of me that's like, Skabua do it so. But to Bashebi Laban,
It's hard.
now I
Spirit, yeah.
you know. Yeah,
It's
spirit, I feel
yeah.
that way. Bro. Exactly. My highly spirit cool. I will never get the answers. Kili why? Go on and
The answers are not external. The answers are not external. The answers don't sit with us here on the stream. The answers do not sit with us here on the stream. But what? Now I've told you what you need to go research. Clear cognizance, clear sentience. Or what? Then it's time for us to end this conversation. You go and research. Clear cognizance, clear sentience. Now go ahead and say feature. Let me tell you something. I can't think I did it twice. I did some. They are putting together their body of work. That's what you're doing. You're putting together every tool you will need when the time is right. How old are you now?
I'm almost 40. 39.
Yeah, 30 what? Give me the exact number.
39.
Okay, 3 plus
39. Yeah.
3 plus 9 is what? 12. 1 plus 2 is what? 3. You are in the year of the 3. Personally, yeah, how get 3. What must the 3 do? Connect past, present, and future. The numbers, they don't lie, right? What is 3? The third letter in the alphabet is C, which is what? Communication. You must communicate with your ancestors. What does this information mean? I've been collecting these things my whole life, but I feel like you're chasing that double number. Master number 44, right? When the full law and order will come together. 4 is the number of law and order. 4 is the number of law and order. Now, I get it. This thing can drive you nuts in the process of trying to figure it out, and the confusion. I saw be now. Just accept the situation for what it is. Ride the wave. What I will give you now is what is cognizance, what is sentience. You go and do research on that. Then Raifet a conversation.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
Such important information because the other people on the stream, but they're going through these things and they don't quite understand what's nah? Okay, it's time for us to go now. Catch us on the flip side. Catch us on the flip side.
Monday. Kimajita Monday for the guys. 10% off when you walk into our stores. Shadow Mo.